coordinated effort between the city government, the private sector, and law enforcement agencies for us to succeed in this battle. But it is also understood that it's a lucrative market for those syndicates and criminals that continue to hijack these buildings. That is why it is important to also bring the law enforcement agencies to help us in the fight, firstly to push back, and secondly, those buildings that are hijacked, we can clear them. The problem that we're experiencing as the city in the main is temporary emergency accommodation, which the courts would have instructed so that once you remove them, you must find alternative. There's criminal syndicates who are quite heavily involved in the hijacking of buildings. But we are saying we're not afraid to confront them. Where we are able to confront, our law enforcement agencies have been able to do so. I came in August. In December, we reclaimed at least 2 buildings. We ensured that we followed all the court processes, because it's quite a tedious process in itself, because the court says you must conduct profiling of those who are in there. There's a whole lot of issues that you must do before you even get to a point where you can now effect the court order. But that's not an excuse. The task at hand is the city government, provincial government, law enforcement agencies have to work together to address this matter as urgently as we can. And the courts have been favorable to us. I think by now we've got about 14 court orders that were given by the courts, which is a good indication that indeed even the courts do understand the magnitude of the problem and that this problem must be addressed.